Our sixth lab program is a very interesting lab program. So why this is a very interesting lab program is, in one single program, we are going to put all the concepts that we have discussed in our section 3 into practice. So what we have discussed in our section 3, we have discussed all the concepts related to the input and output functions. We discussed the definitions of input and output functions. We have also discussed the concepts of escape sequences and how to control the width and precision of a format specifier. So all these concepts we will put into practice by using this example. So what is this example? What is this program? This program is about student mark sheet calculator. So what does that mean? What is the job done by this program is, the student is going to provide marks in 3 subjects, and this program is going to display the marks of the 3 subjects and also the total of all those marks and also the average of all those marks, the percentage of all those marks. So how to do that? So for that we are going to divide 4 parts. In the first part we will declare the variables. So the variables we will take them as float, and the first variable is ENG. I name it as ENG because we are going to store the marks of English subject. And the next one is math, and the next variable is science. SCI, I am naming it as SCI to store the marks in science, and the second variable is to store the marks of mathematics subject. And the next one is total, and the last variable is percent. Okay, so these are the 5 variables which enable us to write the program. And here the next part is, we allow the user to provide the input. So what are the inputs that are to be given by the user? The user has to provide the marks in all these 3 subjects. So for that I am writing a printf function, a prompt, so that the user can enter the marks of all the 3 subjects, enter the English, maths and science marks. So, and I am giving a new line so that the inputs are provided in the new line, scanf. And in this scanf there are 3, in the first 3 format strings, and they are of type float. Okay, and next one is ampersand ENG, ampersand math, and the third variable is ampersand science. So these marks are provided by the user. And the logical part is very simple here. So there is no logic here, means only simple formula. The total variable, we are going to store the sum of all these 3 subject marks. It is ENG plus math plus, and the next one is SCI. And the next variable is, we have to store the percentage. So how to calculate the percentage? It is sum of all these marks divided by, let's assume that each subject maximum marks is 100, so which is 300 into 100. So let's see that. Percent is equal to total, we have already calculated the sum of all these marks, divided by 300 into, the next one is 100. So 100 is for percentage. Now the final output. So this is the very important part. So this is where we are going to print the content in a very beautiful way. I want the content to be printed very, it should be just look like a table. Okay. So what I am going to do is, I am taking a printf, and in this printf I'll print, the first one is, we will print first 3 columns are going to be the marks of English, maths and science, and the 4th column is the total, and the 5th column is going to be the percentage. and first in the first we'll take two printfs. In the first printf we will print the headings of the columns, and in the second printf we are going to print the actual values. So it is English, Now what I will do is, in order to beautify, in order to print all these values in a beautiful table, beautiful looking table, what I will do is I'll give a tab space after every column. Okay, and next value I'm expecting is, it is maths, and after that I'll give a tab space, and also next is science, a tab space. Next is total, again a tab space, and the next is percent, just put it as percent. Okay, and the tab space, and I want the actual values of each and every subject, I want it to be printed in a new line. So that's why I'm going to take it as a new line. And in the next printf, I want the content to be, sorry, it is printf. So what is the first value? See here. Here the first value is the value stored in the variable English, and it is a floating point value, means it is going to have the precision. So I want to control both the size of that variable and also the precision. So how can we control that? Width and precision, that can be controlled, and I want that to be right aligned, means to the end of the column, to the right of the column, the value has to be printed, and the precision has to be, I will take the precision to be 2 digits after the decimal. So for that, first what I will do is, I will calculate the number of characters in the subject. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters are there. So the width I am expecting, the minimum width I want to be is 7. Okay, 7, and the precision to be 0.2, and the variable is f. And again I am going to take a tab space, and after that the next variable value, it is max, and how many characters are there? 5 characters are there. Now to make it beautifully printed within that 5 character space, I am taking it as 5.2. So minimum width is going to be 5 characters, and 0.2 is the precision, and again it is a f, percentage f, and I am taking a tab space after the max. So we'll see the output so that you can easily understand why I am taking all this. And the next one is percentage science. How many characters are there? 7 characters. Again it is 7.2 and f. Okay, 7.2 f, and again a tab space, and total, how many marks are there? It is 5. Sorry, how many characters? 5 characters are there. Again percentage 5.2 f, and the last one, it is percentage t. How many characters? Slash t. How many characters? 7 characters are there. So it is percentage 7.2 f, and I want the cursor to move to the new line. So that's it. And what are the values for each and every format specifier? The values, the first variable value is eng, and next is math, and next is science, SCI, and next is total, and the fifth variable is percent. So with this, all the variables are covered, and let's see the output. So how the output will get printed, that we will see. So I'm running this output. Let's see the output. So I think percent. Okay, here %, I have written. Let's make it as percent, and again run this program. Yeah, and here it is. Okay, we have to stop it, right? It is English, not English. Spelling mistake. Okay, now again run this. enter the English max and science max. So what we will do is 64 in English, 78 in maths, and 84 in science. Just press enter. See here. So how beautifully the things got printed. So the marks in English are 64, max or 78.00 the precision, and 84.00. The total is 226.00 and the percentage is 75.33. And all you need to understand here is the way the columns are printed. So everything is aligned to the right. All the marks are aligned to the right. How we got that? We got that because of this width and precision control. So I have taken the exact number of characters so that they will fit exactly within that column, 7.2, and the next column I have taken 5.2. So that is the reason why I got all these aligned clearly into a single column. Okay, so that's it for this video. Hope you understood the entire essence of this video. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next class.